Aquarius, are you ready for January 2025? Wow, how is it already 2025? So let's explore this as we look at the energy for your health, wealth, love, career, and more in this video. So after a couple of years of Pluto being in and out of your sign for just a few months at a time, we start 2025 with Pluto now fully anchored in Aquarius. It moved in on November the 26th of 2024. So you've had a small taste of what this is going to be like, and it's going to be different, definitely. Pluto will stay in your sign until 2043. I have a video on that topic, which I'll link below if you would like to go further into that. So while this is a huge transformative transit for us globally, it's also a transformative period for you personally. So this will shake up your life in so many ways, from the amount of importance you place on money to how you express your personality, and probably also change your views around your own personal identity and what it means to be a global citizen and what you really want to focus on moving forward. And that can sound really frightening, but it's not all doom and gloom. A lot of these issues you knew you need to address, and others you've already addressed in the past. So some of this you'll just fly through, while others may take a bit more time to work through. How will all this play out in January? Well, let's look at your career first. Employed Aquarians are very focused as we begin the new year. You've made resolutions, you know exactly what you're going to do, and you're ready to put in the effort and make things happen. We see you more ambitious now and ready to go after what you want. Unfortunately, you're likely to be misunderstood by friends, family, and of course, those pesky coworkers. It's important to rein in your drive when dealing with your fellow workers, because while you're working hard, others may see you as obsessed, standoffish, or even selfish. Yikes. Mainly this is because you're not bending over backwards to accommodate them, and they're not happy. So you may be tempted to ignore them and just continue on, put your head down and just work through this. But Pluto teaches lessons around manipulation and bulldozing over people. So keep that in mind and work towards a more balanced approach at work and see if you can find some middle ground with these people. Or perhaps maybe it's a sign from the universe that it's time to move to another placement. The last few days of the month are best for asking for a raise or promotion. While this energy has you knocking out challenging projects, it's time to begin making a list of what really needs your attention, both personally and at work. You have laser-like focus now, and you can revamp old systems, tackle big problems, or work out a puzzle that's been bothering you at work or maybe at home. So this is a great time to use your intellectual superpowers. But it's not all hard work for Aquarius. You do end the month on a positive note thanks to the new moon, and we will feel the energy of this particular moon from January the 29th to February the 27th. And it has you excited about your career, about making strides personally with your pet projects and charity, and just generally about moving forward. You're getting excited about life again. And this is a very good. This is also the best time to dust off your resume if you're looking for a new placement. Within this window to get at least a call back and maybe even an offer. So don't hesitate to do that. For self-employed, gig working, and business owning Aquarians, you're also working hard all month long. You will see good results by the new moon and confidently make changes in your business as you end January. Your business is likely to change and morph into something else over the course of this year. And that's okay. As you gather new information and change your ideas about success and freedom, your long-term goals will naturally change. And that's okay. As you gather new information and change your ideas about success and freedom, your long-term goals will naturally change. Keep an open mind and don't hold too tightly to your business plan. New opportunities can shake things up, but in the best of ways. So this is going to be a very fast-paced month for you, Aquarius, and lots of things are happening as you're starting to, like I say, kind of review what you want in the future. So this is, of course, my take on the energy and the astrology. And because of that, it will not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you like this type of content, be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos. Now let's look at your wealth. while you're ready to invest and make some serious changes to your finances now, it's important you avoid impulsive decisions, especially around your hard-earned money. Someone could drop a once-in-a-lifetime deal in your lap in January, but take your time and investigate any offers or deals or schemes before committing. Is investing even realistic? Is this something that's valid? Do you have the money? Should you invest? You need to ask these questions, and they're probably going to pressure you to hurry up and invest immediately or else. At the end of the day, Aquarius, if something seems to be too good to be true, it usually is. So pass this one on by unless you've got concrete proof. And even then, use discernment. Overall, you're saving a little bit of money, but it's difficult right now. You have a lot of expenses, a lot of expenditures. You have family that needs you and may need some extra support. And what you can save, you definitely want to double, but trying to find a safe way is going to be the key. Let's look at your health. For some Aquarians, you're going to begin the month stressed thanks to those coworkers or well-meaning family members that feel they need to give you advice. So, exercise and self-care can clear this pesky stuck energy. Just avoid overexertion and risk-taking. You could end up injured if you push yourself too hard, and this is nothing new. You know this. This is also a great time to return to or begin journaling. You have so many things coming up to be healed or dealt with this year, Aquarius. You really need to take the time to record your thoughts and start a detailed list of what's going on, because you're going to look back later at this year and think, yeah, this is the year everything really changed. You're going through pivotal experiences, but they may not feel like it until afterwards. So while you're working so much, it's easy to become mentally scattered, which is another reason to journal. You're a pro at juggling, but now you have so many new ideas, new projects, and big plans that you can easily become overwhelmed. So schedule downtime to recharge. Also, a word of advice, be careful driving at night. Make sure to get enough rest to feel your best. And were you born in January, Aquarius? If so, it's likely you're going to feel more inspired and ready to begin the next stage in your life. And January is a cosmic reset after all. So this could be marked by you taking better care of yourself, from going to therapy, to exercising regularly, to changing your diet, or letting go of something that needs to be released. Whether that is smoking or whether that is pain and anger over something a family member did or an old friend did, something like that. It's time to really release that. Look at the situation and really evaluate, is this habit or this thought, this feeling doing you any favors? Is it helping you in any way? And if not, then there's your answer. If you are going to set new goals for 2025, just be realistic, because you do have a full plate already and you are juggling a lot of new projects as well. So don't overload yourself even more. Looking at Aquarius's romantic sector, January is a busy month for you and you may not focus much on dating or romance, but that's okay. You could still make an unexpected connection with someone new. This could happen through a social connection or someone in your business network. It's one of this a friend knows a friend kind of thing, and you end up bumping into this person and there's an instant connection. While this person is charming, don't rush into anything or let this person monopolize all your time. You could be smitten and overly optimistic, and hey, it happens to the best of us. Go slow and get to know each other before you make any commitments. I think that things will probably work out, but just go slow and enjoy the process. For partnered Aquarius natives, you start the month with about the same energy as last month. You and your partner are both working a lot and you rarely have time for each other. You're just focused on getting those bills paid and trying to move out of debt, because that's been a big point for you this year. You're going to really try and build your nest egg and pay off old debts because you have this big goal in mind. Make sure that you discuss this with your partner. You're just kind of assuming that you're on the same page, but you might not be. On the 21st, Pluto could bring up old issues in your relationship. For instance, are you being too controlling? You may have to defend yourself or make a major change as your partner doesn't have the patience for this type of behavior now. As you explore reasons for these issues, you can learn more about yourself and what needs to be addressed moving forward. Will it be uncomfortable? Probably, but it's definitely something that needs to be addressed. You're not even really aware that you're doing this. Yeah, you need to examine it. You can heal past hurts, but you have to be honest. Communicate with your partner as well. Come to a compromise while you do try and work through this. You'll end the month very busy, but feeling much more positive. There's a possibility of travel in the upcoming month, so start researching where you want to go now. And this is for all Aquarians, whether you go with family members or whether you go solo. Traveling really resets Aquarius, so if you can plan even just a long weekend, it will definitely revive your spirits and give you more energy coming up. You're likely to be very busy from January the 27th to February the 3rd, thanks to Mercury. You're working on projects, you're volunteering, you're attending meetings, social get-togethers, taking your family members to appointments, doctor's visits, that kind of stuff. Just the routine stuff, nothing big. But it's just more piled on your plate. And also you're trying to work on your hobbies or your side business while all of this is happening. You're actually, by the end of the month, pretty optimistic overall, so it doesn't really seem like a burden, but that's when overwhelm and burnout can sneak up on us, when we think we're fine, but we're not getting enough sleep and we're pushing constantly. So really watch this. This is a good time to work with others to further causes that are important to you and make plans for the future. So share the load and don't be afraid to ask for help. So overall, a busy and impactful month for you, Aquarius. Nothing is going to really look like a dynamic shift for you until you look back maybe next year on January. That's why it's important to start journaling so you can write down some of these moments. There's been a whole lot of doom and gloom forecast for Aquarius. Don't buy into that. Like I say, everybody's different and you've already worked through a lot of issues from the past. Stay positive, stay committed to doing what moves you, and know that you've got this. So have a great month. Stay tuned for more videos. Reiki blessings.